My name is Arellanes, and I'm a content creator and also the president of a nonprofit. I was diagnosed with keratoconus in 2018 when I noticed my vision was deteriorating very quickly after pregnancy. Um, I had gone for a routine eye exam, and he asked me to look at the chart on the wall, and I told him I couldn't see the wall, and it was downhill from there. Keratoconus completely flipped my life upside down. Before I knew I had keratoconus, it started as like, I would say night blindness was my first symptom. And that was years before it turned into having trouble seeing the board in school. It was part of the reason why I actually withdrew from college because I couldn't see what I was doing. I had been to several doctors and I just kept getting misdiagnosed. I was given glasses, the glasses weren't working. And so it went from just having trouble driving and seeing like someone who would just need glasses. And then it progressed to the point where I could no longer use a phone. My daughter was born. I needed a lot of assistance taking care of her as a newborn. I couldn't watch TV, just like everything was really rough. How did I come to scleral lenses? The day that I was diagnosed with keratoconus was actually the first day I put a scleral lens in my eye. It was the trial lenses. So one doctor diagnosed me, and they're like, come over to this side of the clinic, and they sat me down, and I didn't know what a scleral lens was. I just thought they were going to put like, give me a little soft contact, put it in my eye. They didn't really explain to me what a scleral lens was, and I couldn't see, so I didn't really know what was going on around me. They told me to tilt my head down, so I'm looking down, I see a color coming towards my eyes, which was just like, the tools. And so I'm like, all right, this is weird. She's like, just focus on the color. And the next thing you know, I feel the hard plastic lens like touching my eye. And I'm like, what is that? She got it into my eye, and I was so shocked by one, how comfortable it was. And then the vision. I mean, this was a trial lens, and one of my eyes was seeing 20/20. To go from a visual acuity of hand motion to 20/20 vision in one eye is something I could never even try to fully explain. So it started with panic. Oh my gosh. I looked down. First thing I saw was how dirty I was. I look up, I see a face. I'm dizzy, I'm nauseous, and then I'm overcome with joy. It was one of the best days of my life. I'm not sure what brand the trial one was, but the first set that I got to have was not BostonSight, and I actually had a bad experience with that. And that's why I really, really do love BostonSight. Like I've been in sclerals for so long, and I've had the chance to go to other brands, but I've chosen to stay with BostonSight because for the price and the quality, I mean, I'm not trying to sound like a commercial. I mean, you really can't beat it. So to get them in starting out, it would take me 2 hours per eye. And then after about 3 months of just persistence and saying, I have to get these in because my child needs someone to take care of them and I have to be able to do it and you need vision. It took a lot of persistence, but in about 3 months, I was able to get them in about 30 minutes. It took about a year to be able to get them in like 60 seconds. I do not need a mirror to put my scleral lenses in anymore. I can get them in 6 seconds, I believe, with a tool, and then 10 seconds with my hand. So I'm actually faster with a tool. I do a lot of work on social media. So before I couldn't see my phone, and that would be a big challenge without my scleral lenses. I can take care of my children. I can see them laugh, smile, grow. I'll never forget. I didn't get my first pair of sclerals until my daughter was 9 months old. So that was 9 months of her life that were forever blurry and distorted. So seeing her face clearly up close for the first time is something I'll never forget. They are intimidating, but it's worth trying. Almost everybody that I've ever spoken to who got a good fit, that's a big deal. You have to make sure you get a good fit. Say that scleral lenses are more comfortable than typical soft contact lenses. Like I don't feel them Right now, I can't feel them. After about 16 hours, I start to feel them and my eyes are tired. But that's 16 hours of day where I have crisp, clean vision. Um, it's worth it. The nonprofit that I am the president of is called the Angel Eyes Foundation. And I actually started this foundation because of scleral lenses and how much they've changed my life. And so what we do is we help people who are struggling financially or having financial challenges get the salines and solutions and maintenance supplies that they need. And as funding allows, we help people obtain their scleral lenses that cannot afford them or having insurance challenges. You can go to www.theangeleyesfoundation.org and apply or donate or learn more.